This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. Well, Future and Drake have settled their differences, and this is credit to Young Thug. I know, like, people were trying to say Elliott Wilson broke this, but it was really academics that broke this a few weeks ago, actually, when Young Thug made this tweet. It was just 2 weeks ago, I guess, on the 18th. And just a few days later, 21 Savage was having a birthday, and Drake and Future did get on the phone, and academics announced that, not Elliott Wilson. So just because it's news today doesn't mean it was broke by Elliott Wilson. It was a topic that was brought up by him, which is fine. You know, I'm just saying academics is the one that's talking to Drake more than Elliott Wilson. And yeah, that I guess they've settled their differences, but they haven't settled any differences with Metro Boomin because it just went too far with him. Obviously, Rick Ross and a bunch of other people. I mean, Future can't be trusted. Let's be honest. Megan Thee Stallion's reaction to Tory Lanez when he's found guilty. She cried. Yeah, she was probably crying because she just got a guy locked up for something she had a fault in. She admits now that she did have a love relationship with Tory Lanez. She smashed Tory Lanez behind her friend's back, Kelsey. They got into a fight, obviously. Come on, do the common sense here, you know? Meg Thee Stallion has her own demons to deal with. That's all I could say. Judge Mathis says he would free the Menendez brothers if he could today. Look at this case. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Menendez brothers case. So supposedly their parents or their dad was touching them, right? When they killed their parents, they were 18, 19, right? Right around that age. You're at the age where you can leave the house. They chose to stay, go purchase shotguns, and maliciously kill their parents instead of just leaving. I mean, come on. You know, they were hoping to get the inheritance. They tried to stage it like they didn't do it, and they were going to try to get the inheritance so they could get their parents' money. You want to unleash these guys into the world? Come on. Stop. Fat Joe being a clown again. See, yeah, I look at this differently now. I used to feel like the media didn't help. But just look how human nature is. Back then, it felt like the media was fueling this East Coast, West Coast beef, right? And they gave a name to it. But you wouldn't have an East Coast, West Coast beef without Tupac saying things and Biggie saying things back, right? Tupac was very angry at that time. And any media outlet at that time, just like they would today, would give these people a voice to fuel how they felt about somebody, right? And what really got out of control here is you had two crazy CEOs on each side. You had Suge Knight and you had Diddy, and then also you had a gang element on Tupac's side, right? So yeah, the media reported it, but that's nothing new. They do that today. We do that today. I mean, the media reports wars in Gaza, you know? Like, are they responsible? No. So Fat Joe's comment, being older and seeing how human pattern works over the past 30 years, pretty much almost 30 years since that happened, yeah, it makes me think Fat Joe's not too bright. Yeah, the media never helps, okay? But it's not supposed to. It's up to human beings to stop things from happening. Is it the media's fault Little Durk and Young Thug got locked up with the feds? No. Come on. So Young Thug has restrictions. He can't rap about gang stuff or anything. So people were thinking his next 2 decades of music will be like, go to school, don't do drugs. They're doing. I don't know how he's gonna. I don't know how he's gonna be able to make music, because anything can be interpreted as gang music. I think that's gonna have to get changed as well. He's gonna have to appeal that. after a year or two. You know, like for now he can put out some stuff. And you could probably get away with saying it was older music that you could put out, but I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's gonna be an uphill battle for Young Thug, but I'm sure he's glad he's free for his kids. Brian Steele was seen out in traffic this morning, and everyone's saluting him as they should. So Trap Boy, what's this Trap Boy? Just Trap Boy Freddy, right? I haven't said his name in so long. Let me make sure. I haven't. His kid, but he got. Bankroll Freddy. Okay. I'm getting confused with. There's Trap Boy Freddy. I know he's from Dallas, right? Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm still a little slow today. Bankroll Freddy sentenced to 12.5 years in federal prison. I like his music too, man. But it said, I think his own dad, didn't he snitch on him? Let's see. Bankroll Freddy, he's only 30? Oh, man. Orders are 5 years on each conspiracy and distribution counts. Both will run concurrently, along with a 4-year sentence for use of a telephone in furtherance of a drug trafficking crime. Oh, come on, man. That's a charge? Using a telephone in furtherance of a drug trafficking crime? For a total of 5 years. U.S. Judge James M. Moody then sentenced him to 90 months for the firearm possession count. Wow. An upward variance of 30 months from the statutory minimum to run consecutively with the other 3 counts for a total of 150 months in prison. Jeez. Man. That's a long time, bro. I think he served 2 years, right? He's been gone for a minute. I think he's been gone for 2 years. And he was just starting to kind of bubble then. Like, you know, he was going to go... Seemed like he was going to go far. And then all of a sudden, they snatched him up. He had that song with 2 Chainz out. He had a lot of stuff. Gunna. Rollo says, Gunna, we need y'all back together. All that BS is over now. Thug free. Oh, they'll definitely get back together. Anyways, Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.
Jordan Tower.
New.